Let's dive into another crucial accounting concept that forms the foundation of how businesses record and value their assets and liabilities, the going concern concept. So, what is going concern concept? The going concern concept is a fundamental accounting assumption that states that while recording transactions, we assume that businesses will continue to operate for the foreseeable future. In other words, the business owner has neither the intention nor the necessity to wind up or significantly reduce the operations. This means when accountants prepare financial statements, they assume that business isn't about to close down. They assume it will fulfill the objectives, its commitments, and continue its operations into the foreseeable future. So, why is this concept important? The going concern concept is crucial because it directly affects how we value assets and liabilities in the books of accounts. If a business is expected to continue operating, we value assets differently than if the businesses were shutting down. Think about it. The value of assets for a continuing businesses differs from the value if they are into the liquidation scenario. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಅಸೆಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಕಂಪ್ನೀಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, if you have purchased a Honda Activa vehicle 1 year back, assuming 10% depreciation, say 10,000. So current book value fixed assets ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 90,000 ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದ Honda Activa vehicle which you have used for 1 year is worth how much today if you are going to sell in the market. So it will not be 90,000. It will be some 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 depending upon the nature of the usage, the condition of the vehicle. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದಾಗ ಅದರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು whenever there is a going concern assumption is there, we have to value our asset at its historical cost and not at its realizable value. So I repeat, when the going concern assumption is followed, assets are typically valued at their historical cost, that is original cost minus depreciation. However, if the business is closing down or winding up, we have to value assets at their net realizable value, essentially what they could be sold in the market today. So what we call it as net realizable value. Sometimes auditors may question the going concern assumption. This is having auditing point of view also. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ನು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ವೆದರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಥರ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಲೋನ್ ರೀಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಡಿಫಾಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಮೇಜರ್ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಸೂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಅದು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಪ್ಲೈಯರ್ಸು ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಕಾರಣಗಳಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಆಡಿಟ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್. It will be a serious matter because it alerts financial statement users that company's survival is at risk anta, may be at risk anta. So hagagi this going concern assumption is very fundamental and very crucial. Without this assumption, the accounting practices have to be altered significantly. So to summarize this, the going concern concept assumes business will continue operating for the foreseeable future. this will have a direct impact on how assets and liabilities are valued. It means if it is a going concern assumption exists, value of asset should be at historical cost. And if the going concern assumption is not there, then asset should be valued at its net realizable value. So students, understanding this concept is very crucial, not only for CA foundation, but for future course of career also. So I hope this explanation helps in clearing the concept. Thank you.